Good morning. Today I'm coming to you from the Hidden Valley Trail. I've made the first climb up to the first overlook here. I started at 22nd Street Trailhead, went up Indian Trail, and then I took the turn off the Hidden Valley. Both of those are on all trails. I've done videos of both the Indian Trail and the Hidden Valley Trail, but today's ultimate goal is to go to Taylor Peak. Taylor Peak is something that you won't find on all trails. It's you kind of got to do a route finding to get to it. Taylor's Peak is going to be one of 3 I have left on this range, so hopefully I make it to it and I can knock that off. I'm trying to get the 3 peaks I have left on the Ogden Range knocked out. So it's 74 degrees, but it's humid. We've had monsoon rains in the south, and we're getting the humidity up here in the north. So I am sweating on this climb, but stick with me. I think Taylor's Peak, if you look at it from the west side of the mountain, just looks like a little bump, but I think you're going to be surprised when we get up there what you'll see. So stick with me. I'll show you the turnoff once I get up. I'm going to go to the North Ridge, so I'll be going up the North Ridge of Hidden Valley, and from there it will be all new. So here we go. All right, so we'll get a little ways into the mouth of Hidden Valley, and then there's going to be a little side trail. It's going to take us north. And that will be our next climb, and we're just going to follow that ridge. We'll be going over there on our way down, but for now we're going to pick our way through the trees, try to hit that open spot, and make our way across. It's looking a lot cooler now, huh? Woo. All right, so here's my current trail. I knew I was going to have to do some bushwhacking up to that first hump, so I just didn't realize it was going to be so thick. I'm finding a few game trails here and there, but for the most part, scrub oak is eating me alive. But I'm trying to find some lower patches like this, and then look for some more mature trees where I might have a little opening here and there. But we're not much further to that ridge, and then I think we'll be into some rock scramble. So let's keep on pushing. Look at this view though. Holy crap, you can't beat this. All right, I found an opening, that big old area I was trying to hit. Found it. This should take me to the top of the ridge, maybe a little more scrub oak on the top, but I just got to pick my way through this dry, crusty area. A lot of deer signs up here, that's for sure. Oh, there's my opening right there. Look at that. All right, we're getting close. Been in a bit of a bushwhack, rock scramble for the last half hour or so. Here's the ridge. As you can see, there's not really much of a trail. Whew. But our goal is quickly approaching, and you will see why I've been wanting to hit this one for quite a while. It's already making its presence known. Look at that ridge across there, little knife edge. Yes, this is gonna be cool. Let's get up there. Whew. Here we go. Here we are, top of Taylor Peak. Holy moly. Now I got to take you out so you can see the backside of these cliffs. This is why I wanted to come up here. Look at this ridge line out here. You can see that from the Indian Trail. That is Ogden Canyon. Right across from us is Sardine Peak in the Ogden Overlook. That round one over there is No Name. And the 3 points right there, middle one, or actually the far one, you can kind of see the shack. That is Mount Allen. You can kind of see the antennas from Mount Ogden. Woo! What a hike. And it's starting to drizzle a little bit, so I got to be quick up here. So that's the ridge that I'm always looking at when I'm hiking Malan's. Looks like a big dam from that side. Isn't that beautiful? I'll come out on this ridge a little bit and I'll show you where I usually see that at. So we get out on this point here and we look across. That is Taylor's Canyon right below us. And straight across is where we spend a lot of time. That little flat peak over there is Malan's Peak. All right, let's go up and look one more time and then we'll head down. All right, I'm off of Taylor Peak and I'm making my way down the scramble. Hopefully, I don't know, I'll try to drop the front. I might just go back the way I came, depending on how heavy the rain gets. I just need to get out of here. So if I don't show much on the way down, that was Taylor Peak. It was incredible. Quite the bushwhack scramble to the top, but it was well worth it, as you saw. So here we go. Don't just look at the views, become part of them. Let's get out of here. All right, I am back on trail. We're gonna follow this up to the top of this next little point. And once upon a time, I think there was a trail off the front side down into Hidden Valley. Let's go find out. Oh, there's my bushwhack I just came out of. Ugh, that was nasty. Going through my bushwhack on the way down. I got stung in the face and stung in the back. It was a rough trek out. All right, the gamble paid off. It does look like we are taking a trail right down into Hidden Valley, and then I'll go out through Taylor's Canyon. Beautiful fall colors below us, so let's get to a clearing and I'll show you. All right, Hidden Valley. Dropping into Taylor's. There it is. From this distance, it doesn't look like much but a bump of rocks, right? That's Taylor's Peak. Alright, so I'm finishing up my hike. Ended up doing, let's see, 7.25 miles and 3,038 in feet in elevation. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that bushwhack up to the peak was really brutal. It took a lot out of me. So incredible hike. It was worth the view. Other than that, y'all take care, and we'll see you on the next one.